Kobe. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 244 of the Shower Podcast, the podcast where I'm in my shower and you do you. I'm your host, Chip, and even though we're getting closer to the end of our mini-series, Shower Story, today it's all about obsession, the kind of discipline that makes you legendary. Yesterday, we talked about how Madam C.J. Walker turned bathtub experiments into an empire. Today, it's the story of an athlete who built his greatness one early morning at a time, Kobe Bryant. Before we start, as usual, if you end up liking this episode, remember that liking and subscribing really mean a lot for me. They're just one click, but they really make the difference. Thank you very much for considering it. Now, let's talk about the empire that Kobe Bryant made. 5-time NBA champion, 2-time Finals MVP, and for many, the embodiment of what we called the Mamba Mentality. He wasn't just talented, he was relentless. His edge wasn't just skill, but the consistency that made sure his skill never faded. Every story about Kobe circles back to the same truth. He simply worked harder, longer, and smarter than anyone else around him. One of Kobe's most famous habits, his 4 a.m. workouts. Teammates and rivals recall him being in the gym before dawn, sometimes before they'd even gone to bed. There's a story from Team USA training camp. Players showed up at 8 a.m. to find Kobe already drenched in sweat. When asked when he started, he said, 4:30. I wanted to get some shots up before practice. And here's the thing. It wasn't really about the number on the clock. Sure, it is very difficult to wake up 4 a.m. But Kobe's logic was simple. By starting earlier, he could fit in 2 or 3 full training sessions, while his competition only had 1. Over weeks, months, years, the gap widened into a canyon. It's just math, unfortunately. 1 hour earlier becomes hundreds of extra hours a year. And while other players relied on bursts of effort, Kobe was compounding his edge daily. He wasn't chasing motivation, he was engineering inevitability. And the irony? Most of these sessions weren't highlight reel stuff. They were the basics. Dribbling drills, footwork patterns, free throws, over and over, thousands of times. Kobe believed that mastery came from grinding fundamentals until they were unshakable. That's why his game looked so effortless. It wasn't effortless at all, it was rehearsed into muscle memory. The hours nobody saw became the foundation of the moments everybody remembers. So, what can we learn from Kobe? That we should all wake up at 4 a.m.? Absolutely not. It's just that greatness, most of the time, isn't mysterious. It's a system. It's saying yes to the alarm clock and no to excuses. It's trusting that consistency beats burst, that the unglamorous reps create the unforgettable moments. If Madam Walker taught us the power of persistence in private experiments, Kobe shows us what happens when persistence becomes a way of life. The challenge for you? What's your 4 a.m.? Not the time, but that one habit, the one consistent practice that if you committed to it daily would make the biggest difference in a year from now. Pick it, protect it, and let it compound. We just need to accept that the most difficult things are just for a few amount of people. And that's okay. You should not bring it to an extreme. You should make it yours, make it reachable, but stick to it. That was today's shower story. Not directly connected to the shower this time, but he definitely needed one after these 4 a.m. morning sessions. What we focused on today was the power of habit, because in the end, that's all that matters. Now, tomorrow we are reaching our last episode, and we close the series with Benjamin Franklin, the founding father of daily systems and self-improvement. If you like this episode and you made it so far, feel free to interact with this content in any way you feel comfortable to. Leaving a like would be highly appreciated. But until the next one, as usual, stay consistent, stay resilient. This was the Shower Podcast, and I'll see you tomorrow.